that you have achieved great things here. And you are going to achieve even greater things. And I want you to know, as an Indian leader, as somebody who has come from India to speak to you, I want you to know that you are India's biggest strength. Not only in Dubai, not only in the UAE, I'm not only speaking to you. I'm speaking to every single Indian, whether he's in Canada, in the United States, Europe, Africa, Middle East. I'm speaking to all of you. And I want to tell you that you have played a tremendous role in making India what it is today. And I want to go further. I want to go further, because that is not enough. I want to say clearly that without your help, without the help of the NRIs, it would be impossible for India to be where it is today. That you are India's future, and we cannot build India without you. And I want you to do what you have done in Dubai, what you have done in the UAE, what you have done in the United States, what you have done in Europe, in Africa. I want you to help us do that back home. And I want a commitment from you. I want a commitment for you. You are going to stand together with us in India and help us solve the 2 or 3 big problems, challenges that we face. Do I have your acceptance to this proposal? I didn't hear you. I want you to say it louder. No, louder. Now let me tell you, what are the problems that we face? And what are the problems that we are going to work with you to resolve? And I'm happy to see that there are many ladies here, because you are also part of that equation. The single biggest problem that we face in India today, over 1 billion people are facing a crisis of unemployment. You go to India, you talk to youngsters there, and they will tell you that we have been devastated by demonetization and by GST, and we simply do not have employment. So the first problem that India needs to take head on, we are in a cricket stadium, not on the back foot, but on the front foot, is unemployment. And we need to show the rest of the world that not only can India beat unemployment, but India can challenge our neighbor, China, when it comes to manufacturing and when it comes to employment. And you have a central role in resolving this problem. Okay. The second big problem, India has been brought where it is. India has been made successful on the back of our farmers. And if I was to ask some of you here what your parents or grandparents used to do in India, many of you will say they were farmers. Am I correct? And today, our farmers are in deep trouble. They are struggling and they cannot see the future. So we have to transform Indian agriculture. The same way we carried out a green revolution, we have to carry out a second green revolution, a new green revolution that will take Indian agricultural products, foods, vegetables, and put them on every single plate in the rest of the world. In Dubai, in London, Paris, Germany, America, Canada. For that, we have to give agriculture high technology, and we have to give them the knowledge that you currently have. You agree? So that is the second problem. Like Mr. Kurian did, I want people from this crowd who have understanding, who have knowledge to come back home and work with us. Sam Pitroda is helping us, Mr. Chithambaram, Sam Pitroda and a list of people is helping us create the manifesto for the 2019 election. The manifesto is going to contain our plan for the future of India. It is going to be an expression not just of the Congress party, not of one person, not of one individual. It is going to be an expression of the millions and billions of Indians. It is going to be an expression of our farmers, of our youngsters, of women like you, and most importantly, it is going to be an expression of our NRI community. I want your voice to be inside the manifesto the Congress party produces. I have told Sam Pitroda that he is going to have detailed conversations with our NRI community in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in the UAE, in the Gulf, in America, Canada, rest of the world. And we are going to ask you what you need in that manifesto and what you tell us we are going to do for you. And I understand that you have a problem of representation. You have mentioned to me that you have a desire to be represented in India, Indian politics. You want to be represented in the Rajya Sabha. You want your expression to be heard in India. And I'm here to tell you that we are going to do that for you. We are going to make sure that your voice is heard in your country, that your voice is embedded deeply in our manifesto. This is what we are going to do. The last 5 years, not as a Congress person, but as an Indian, they have been sad years for me. And I want to tell you why they have been sad. Today, I was told by His Highness that it is the year of tolerance. What is tolerance? Tolerance is listening to people. Tolerance is embracing people. Tolerance is embracing ideas that are different than yours. People of different religions, people of different communities, that is tolerance. I want to ask you, can you have tolerance without humility? Is tolerance possible without humility? Is tolerance possible with arrogance? Can you run a country like India believing that only one idea is correct and all other ideas are wrong? Never. It simply cannot be done. And what makes me sad is that today in India, my beloved country is being divided. It is being divided, and I want every NRI to hear this properly. It is being divided for political reasons and for political benefit. That is why it is being divided. Different religions are being divided. Different communities are being divided. The rich and the poor are being divided. And India can never be strong if it is divided. We are threatening each other, shouting at each other, abusing each other. It does not make sense in the 21st century. And that is what we have to do. We have to bring India together, regardless of the ideology, regardless of the thinking. Some people have said, we want a Congress Mukh Bharat. We do not want a BJP Mukh Bharat. We do not want that. But we want a Bharat that is united, where every single Indian person says, I am first an Indian, and then I'm everything else.
राजसत्ता एक्सप्रेस पर आपको मिलती है देश विदेश की ताज़ा तरीन खबरें। YouTube पर हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें और हाँ, बेल आइकन दबाना बिल्कुल न भूलें।